1. Which of the following organizations administers the Certified Biomedical Equipment Technician (CBET) exam? A. AMI. B. ABRIT. C. IAMT. D. ABET. 2. In a patient monitor, which component is responsible for converting analog signals to digital form for processing? A. Oscillator. E. ADC, analog to digital converter. C. DAC, digital to analog converter. D. Amplifier. 3. Which of the following is the correct unit of measurement for electrical resistance? A. Volt. B. Ohm. C. Ampere. D. Watt. 4. Which safety standard primarily addresses electrical safety of medical devices? IEC 60601. B. ISO 9001. C. NFPA 101. D. OSHA 29 CFR. 5. In preventive maintenance, which of the following would be performed first on an infusion pump? A. Functional verification. B. Calibration. C. Visual inspection. D. Leak testing. 6. Which of the following is considered a Class II medical device according to FDA classification? A. Surgical drapes. E. Powered wheelchairs. C. Pacemakers. D. Bedpans. 7. A defibrillator delivers energy to the heart in A. Joules. B. Amperes. C. Volts. D. Ohms. 8. When testing leakage current in medical equipment, which body region is simulated as the primary path for measurement? A. Arm to leg. B. Hand to hand. C. Patient led to ground. D. Head to foot. 9. The purpose of an isolation transformer in a hospital electrical system is to A. Increase power efficiency. B. Prevent ground loops and enhance safety. C. Reduce high-frequency interference. D. Increase voltage capacity. 10. Which piece of test equipment is most appropriate for checking the output of an ultrasound transducer? A. Oscilloscope. B. Multimeter. C. Hydrophone. D. Defibrillator analyzer. 11. The most common failure mode of electrolytic capacitors in medical devices is A. Short circuit. E. Open circuit. C. Leakage and drying out. D. Overheating of leads. 12. What is the function of the lead selector switch in an ECG machine? A. Filters noise from the signal. B. Chooses which patient leads are displayed or recorded. C. Amplifies cardiac signals. D. Measures electrode resistance. 13. The unit gray is used to measure A. Sound intensity. B. Radiation dose absorbed by tissue. C. Electrical current density. D. Magnetic field strength. 14. Which of the following gases is commonly used in anesthesia delivery systems? A. Nitrogen. B. Helium. C. Nitrous oxide. D. Carbon dioxide. 15. During preventive maintenance of a ventilator, verifying tidal volume accuracy requires the use of A. Pressure manometer. B. Flow analyzer. C. Mercury sphygmomanometer. D. Multimeter. 16. Which type of preventive maintenance test ensures that medical equipment performs according to manufacturer specifications? A. Safety inspection. B. Calibration verification. C. Cleaning and lubrication. D. Visual inspection. 17. When servicing X-ray equipment, which type of radiation exposure poses the greatest risk to technicians? A. Beta radiation. E. Gamma radiation. C. Scatter radiation. D. Neutron radiation. 18. The Doppler effect is applied in which type of medical equipment? A. Ultrasound systems. B. MRI scanners. C. CT scanners. D. Defibrillators. 19. The purpose of the ground wire in medical equipment is to A. Increase current flow. B. Provide a safe path for leakage current. C. Improve image resolution. D. Enhance calibration accuracy. 20. Which biomedical equipment typically requires daily calibration verification before patient use? A. Infusion pumps. B. Ventilators. C. MRI machines. E. Blood glucose meters. 21. The most common gas used in cryosurgery units is A. Oxygen. B. Nitrogen. C. Argon. D. Helium. 22. A properly functioning isolation resistance should measure A. Less than 1 ohm. B. Between 10 to 100 ohms. C. Greater than 50 megaohms. D. Exactly 100 kiloohms. 23. When replacing a lithium-ion battery in portable medical equipment, the most important safety precaution is to A. Fully discharge the battery. B. Short-circuit the terminals. C. Avoid puncturing or crushing the cell. D. Store the old battery at high temperatures. 24. A fail-safe valve in an anesthesia machine ensures that A. Oxygen supply pressure is maintained above a minimum level. B. Nitrous oxide flow is maximized. C. Halothane concentration remains constant. D. Ventilator alarms remain active. 25. The main function of an electrosurgical unit, ESU, is to A. Provide imaging during surgery. B. Cut or coagulate tissue using high-frequency electrical current. C. Monitor oxygen levels. D. Measure patient temperature. 26. Which standard color coding represents oxygen cylinders in the U.S.? A. Yellow. B. Black. C. Green. D. Blue. 27. What does the acronym MTBF stand for in equipment reliability? A. Mean time before failure. E. Maximum time between failures. C. Mean time between failures. D. Minimum test before function. 28. The most accurate method of measuring electrical leakage current is with A. A standard multimeter. B. A leakage current tester. C. An oscilloscope. D. A ground resistance meter. 29. What is the most common type of motor found in infusion pumps? A. Stepper motor. B. Induction motor. C. DC brush motor. D. Servo motor. 30. When conducting performance verification on a defibrillator, which parameter must be checked first? A. Pacing function. B. Delivered energy output. C. Battery capacity. D. Synchronization mode. 31. Which imaging modality uses strong magnetic fields and radial frequency pulses to generate detailed images of the body? A. Ultrasound. B. MRI. CT scan. D. PET scan. 32. The purpose of a line isolation monitor in an operating room is to A. Detect leakage current in an isolated power system. B. Increase available power for surgical equipment. C. Control air circulation. D. Prevent static discharge from flooring. 33. The most critical parameter to verify during the preventive maintenance of a defibrillator is A. Pacing threshold. B. Delivered energy output. C. AC line frequency. D. Power supply voltage. 34. Which of the following devices uses ionizing radiation? Ultrasound machine. B. MRI scanner. C. CT scanner. D. Pulse oximeter. 35. The main purpose of a fuse in medical equipment is to A. Regulate current output. B. Provide circuit protection from overcurrent. C. Improve waveform accuracy. D. Eliminate electrical noise. 36. The most common cause of alarm malfunction in patient monitors is A. Battery failure. B. Sensor misplacement. C. Overheating of circuit boards. D. Software corruption. 37. Which device is used to verify the accuracy of an electrosurgical unit's power output? A. Defibrillator analyzer. E. Electrosurgical analyzer. C. Insulation tester. D. Multimeter. 38. In hemodialysis equipment, the air bubble detector prevents A. Hypothermia. B. Embolism. C. Hypoglycemia. D. Infection. 39. A flow restrictor in an oxygen delivery system primarily functions to A. Increase oxygen pressure. B. Maintain consistent flow rate. C. Filter oxygen impurities. D. Reduce oxygen temperature. 40. Which of the following test instruments is required to verify the calibration of a patient thermometer? A. Manometer. B. Reference thermometer. C. Flow meter. D. Oscilloscope.